Hello everyone, welcome to HujiProductions. So today I'm going to be opening this parcel which has got vehicle blinds in so you can camp in your vehicle. Right, so let's get this open and then I can tell you a bit more about it. Maybe I can tell you a bit more about it while I'm trying to get it open. So I want to do some camping in our Honda Stepwagon, and these will be very useful for giving you some privacy and for some thermal insulation and for blocking out the sunlight. Like this. So, here we go. So these were ordered from vehicleblinds.co.uk, and these were the ones that people had recommended on our Honda Stepwagon Owners Club Facebook group. So we decided to order a set. It was very easy to order. You go straight on their website, you select the make of vehicle, the model of the vehicle and what year, and you place your order, and the package came through very quickly. So that experience part of it was very good. They do lots of different vehicles, all the normal Volkswagens and everything that you would expect to do, but they do quite a few Japanese import cars. So you've got the Nissan Elgrand and the Toyota Alphard, and this one being the Honda Stepwagon. So this is for fitting on a RK1 to 6, which is 2009 to 2015. So we ordered a complete kit, and I'm just going to cheat here. So you get front screen, the little side windows at the front, you get the driver's passenger windows, the mid windows, the rear windows, and then the tailgate. So it's a full set. You can get smaller sets if you want, so you can get a windscreen only, you can get the front set, so just the windscreen and the front windows and the little windows. You can get just the driver and the passenger windows, you get the middle two windows, the two rear quarter windows, or just the tailgate. And when you place the order, you can choose a load of different backing colours, and so like over 30 different colours you can choose from. And we chose charcoal grey. It's a very safe colour, so that's what we decided to do. So perhaps we'll open them up now. Right, the package is, let's go rough measurement, so near enough 60 centimetre, 24 inches long. Let's go 22 inches, 56 centimetres high, and height somewhere around, let's say a maximum of 8 inches, 20 centimetres. So, carrying handles, got a single-ended zip, clear front so you can see what you've got in there. Let's have a little look and see some of the parts inside. So, I mean, they're going to be quite big. The windscreen's quite big. So here we have the side that goes to the window. This is the front windscreen one, because it's got the bit that goes around the rear mirror. So it's reflective to reflect back out the sun so your van doesn't get as hot. You can get these in a stealthier mode, so you can pay something like 40 quid, I think it is, to have this as a black finish, so it's not quite as obvious at a distance that you're camping in your van. And then it's got all these fixings here that you can attach to the suckers that come with it. One of the things they do say is that to try and remember how it was folded up in the bag, so that when you come to put it back in, it's easier. So that's the front windscreen. We've got these ones, which I don't know what they are. And it looks nicely made. That's your trendy charcoal grey. Everything's sewn up nice. Quite like these reinforced fixings for the suckers. I'll put them there. One side goes. There's a static shock. Some interesting shape. Another one. And two more. I need to work out what all of these are. It doesn't actually have a diagram in the package, so that would be quite useful. More. Yeah, it's got a manufacturer's tag on it. And another one. And then finally, just for completeness, it's got two little ones for the front windows. The little triangle bits at the front of the front windows, and it's got this, which you can stick over the inside of the hole when you've got it all sorted, and this, which I have no idea at the moment what this is. Instructions, how to fit it. So it says you've got your premium thermal blinds, the correct amount of suction cups, fitting instructions, storage bag. So I will read the instructions fairly soon. Right, so the other thing I was going to mention is, I'll cheat and look at my notes because I can't remember. Yeah, if you do the stealth backing, then you'll get less thermal effectiveness against heat. According to my notes, when I weighed it earlier, it was 2.4 kilogram. Okay, so this is the material in here. Comes from the temperature controlled packaging and thermal protection during transportation of pharmaceuticals. There's 3 layers according to the website. It's a 13mm multi-layer material. It's got an infrared reflective premium coated foil, an inner air pocket heating and cooling system, and a polyester damp resist protective layer. So the next step is to read the instructions so we know the best way of attaching it all, work out which one's which. Might be a good idea to label them so it's easier to work out, and then we'll find somewhere where we can try out in the actual vehicle, see how well they fit, and that'll be in part 2, which may be the same part of this video, I don't know. Thank you. Right, so the reason for this is that you can use it on here if you haven't got a rear view mirror and you want to cut out the light that would be coming through there otherwise. And it supplies some Velcro dots there, so you can stick them on here and here to attach it, or attach it on the other side, because that will be the inside. So that gives you some options depending on what your setup is in the car. Right, let's just have a look and see how these suckers fit. So that's going to be on the outside, because that's the reflective side. That's the sucker. And there's a little tab there at the top. So, it's got a couple of little tiny ridges that come out the side of this part. So, let's see if I can get that close. Can't hold it and do it. So on this part here, there's some bits that stick out the side, so that it clicks into this and stays there, I think. Yeah, there's definite clickiness going on. So that then suckers onto the window, and then use the tab to pull it off. But when we get to the vehicle, we'll try that out better. Just wanted to get an idea of what was going on. Okay, let's try this properly. Right, that's zeroed it. Alright, that's zeroed it with that on. And it's actually nearer the 2.5 mark, unless it's me pushing it down. It's just above the 2.4 kilogram. Welcome to part 2. So we've got the vehicle blinds now installed in our Honda Stepwagon, and we'll take you in and have a little look. We've used them for the last 2 nights, cut out most of the light, kept the van warmer, worked really well. Very pleased with them. So let's just take you in. So that's what it looks like on some of the windows. Excuse all the camping equipment. I'll do the front, and there's even a little one right in the front there. And then you've got the windscreen one here. The light's coming at the top because there's a dash cam behind it stopping it going flat. We haven't put the stickers on these to stop the light coming through, but quite honestly it's pretty good without it. Probably do that next time. They attach very easily, so let's just shut this door back up. It's been a blowy night last night, so we're now full daylight. I guess the problem we did have was the rear one fell off a couple of times. I think because of the heated elements, they don't stick quite as well on there. We found we could crack the windows down for ventilation and still have this on, which worked well. So yeah, we've just got the sucker pads holding it on. So you attach all the sucker pads to these plastic holes, reinforced holes, and then you just offer it up to the window, to stick it on, which I think might be tricky to do one-handed, but we could have a go. Let's have a go. Clean it off. That's the first time I've had a chance to film this kind of thing. So yeah, you just pop them in the holes here, and then you offer it up to the window, and then just push in place like that and like that, and it's job done. Marvellous. Well, there you go. I don't know what else to say on this. So I mean, they're quite simple. You just pop them in. It's not a perfect fit for the RK5. This one at the back is a little large, but most of them fit pretty well. So overall, very pleased. They certainly make a difference when it's really hot outside. They certainly help block out that high heat that builds up inside the closed vehicle. So there you are. Thank you for watching. Hope it's been some help. If it has, please give it a thumbs up, and I wish you all well with your camping. Bye.